Hey, Shalom Akim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kwakadash, double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone of the Well. This is Brother Nash of DC Camp with another lesson to edify the hopeful elect. And, I can't be putting up lessons concerning the quick, events that happened at the Music Awards, concerning Missy Elliott's depiction of the Chariot of Israel. So it's beautiful to see such things happen, man. It just lets you know the elite understand, you know, certain sections of the scriptures, and also let the elect know that they're watching Akim's videos. So Akim should be encouraged, man. That you see the words of the Lord come to pass, both on the right hand and on the left hand. So Akim shouldn't be nervous. You should be bold, because we're going through the last stretch. We're going to the time of Jacob's trouble. So this should be a faith booster to see, the imaginations of these people, be displayed on the screen. And it's also in line with the Holy Scriptures. So it just lets you know that the prophecies come to pass, all right? So, I'm just going to get a couple of precepts. It's going to be from the book of Numbers. Numbers chapter 11. Because the chariots of the Lord, they are by Shema Shah, are no joke, man. They're very, very terrifying to look upon. They do things out of the ordinary, things that Esau could never do with his own, his airplanes and jets and, his space stations. Esau's way, way, way behind. He can never even catch up with the wisdom of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. So it's beautiful, to see that the Holy Scriptures is on point. All right. So I'm going to read the book of Numbers chapter 11. I'm going to start from verse 25. All right. So chariots have always been a part of Israel's history. So it's always important to remember those moments that the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai had to display his power by using the chariots. So this is Numbers chapter 11. I'm going to start from verse 23. And the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai said unto Moses, is the Lord's hand waxed short? Okay, so anytime, the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is talking to Moses in a certain situation, there's always something that's going on with the nation of Israel. Because our people like to complain and grumble. They get easily distracted, always after folly. And the Lord Yahweh Shema Shaba Shema Kwakadash said unto Moses, is the Lord's hand waxed short? Thou shalt see now whether my word shall come to pass unto thee or not. And that's the issue with our people. They have a lack of faith. And the lack of faith, pieces of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. Alright, so you're going to see in these last days, man, the level of faith that the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai will bestow upon his elect. Because we don't really need to see much. All we need is the Holy Scriptures, to let us know what level we're on. Okay? So we don't really, focus on much on what we see, but on what the Scripture says, what the Spirit of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai reveals. Okay? Verse 24 now says that Moses went out and told the people the words of the Lord, and gathered the 70 men of the elders of the people, and set them round about the tabernacle. And the Lord came down in a cloud. All right, so when you read Psalms 104, it tells you about a cloud, describing the chariot as a cloud. And the Lord came down in a cloud and spake unto him, and took of the spirit that was upon him, and gave it unto the 70 elders. All right, and the Lord came down in a cloud, all right, in a chariot, the so-called UFO, and spake unto him, and took of the spirit that was upon him, and gave it unto the 70 elders. All right, so just let you know that Moses had a heavy spirit, of righteousness upon him, and it came to pass that when the spirit rested upon them, they prophesied and did not cease. And that's exactly, the mindset of the elect. In this present day and time, they're going to keep on prophesying. Even during the time of Jacob's trouble, they're going to keep on prophesying on their different journeys that the Lord Yabashim Shai will assign to them. All right, so you shouldn't be surprised when you see a man of the Lord in those days, man. All right, teaching and moving on. All right, and then you're going to look at the book of Isaiah, chapter 50. You look at verse 4. All right, because once you start prophesying as the Lord Yabashim Shai puts the Spirit upon you, yeah, you can't resist it. The Lord Yahweh Shema Kwakadash had given me the tongue of the learned, that I should know how to speak a word in season to him that is weary. And that's exactly what the men of the Lord on the highways and byways are doing. We're reassuring the people that the words of the Lord Yahweh Shema is true, and we have the facts to back it up. Most importantly, the faith. We're able to put things together in the right proportion. You know, because you can't go too heavy with Jake. You gotta do everything little by little. Before you know it, they see the scriptures. And that's a beautiful thing. By the hands of the Lord, by Shema Shai. He wakeneth morning by morning. He wakeneth my ear to hear as the learn. And that's the beautiful thing the Lord, by Shema Shai, has done with his elect. All right. And then verse 5 it says, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Kwakadash had opened mine ear, and I was not rebellious, neither turned away back. All right. So that's one thing we need to hold on to, man. These words, whatever the words of the Lord Yabashim Shah is, we need to hold on to it, man. So I'll just play that quick clip. Let's see if we can pull it up a little bit. Just a reminder, man. It's just a depiction. All right, see what you're gonna have to imagine in these last days, man. So it's excellent, man, to see that the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai has something spectacular. Something that the other nations will never experience. All right, and that's salvation. The laws, statutes, and commandments of the Holy Scriptures were written for the nation of Israel. Salvation is for our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and I'm talking about 1/3 of our people, and the rest spread out throughout the four corners of the earth. All right. And then you look at the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 10, and then it says, hear the word of the Lord, Abba Shema Shabba Shema Kadash, O ye nations, and declare it in the isles afar off, and say, he that scattereth Israel will gather him, and keep him as a shepherd doth his flock. And that's a beautiful thing. That's how the Lord Abba Shema Shai would redeem his people. It's with his chariots, with Yahweh Shai as the main captain, the main commander in chief. So that's one thing we need to look forward to, man. Salvation. Salvation is on its way. And that's one thing, the slaves always used to sing about on the plantation, Kwambaya, Kwambaya, every time Kwambaya, And that's a beautiful thing, man. When you remember those so-called Negro spirituals, it reminds you. And then you hear about swing low, two sweet chariots coming forth to carry me home. I look over the river Jordan. So it just bring, butterflies to your stomach, man. And you pray the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah blesses you with that rare gift of salvation. That's the mark that I can be pressing forward to. That exemption from judgment that's coming upon this place. That's what we're seeking for. All right. Doesn't matter how much money that the elites have, it's nothing compared to the salvation of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. And like last precept would be from the book of First Thessalonians. You just gotta be simple, straight to the point. You don't have to be long-winded when breaking down the scriptures. So this is First Thessalonians chapter 5, stuff from verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. And that's a good line right there from Paul, because we're in that time and season that Jacob's trouble will be put on the forefront, and we're going to expect the Lord Yahweh Shai to save us. Those that hear and hearken unto his words. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. So it's going to be unexpected, man. We got to hold on to the end, man. At any point in time, things can happen, and the Lord Yahweh Shai, shows up. So we always got to be on our P's and Q's. You see what's going on in the Persian Gulf. You see what's going on with the economy. So you just got to pray the Lord Yahweh Shai pushes you in the right direction. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So I can just gotta be extra cautious, man, not to be in that mindset of myrrh, the mindset of always being in a relaxed state of mind, chilling in society, thinking things are gonna go smoothly. Yeah, those days are coming to an end, so we always gotta be on the edge, man. On the edge, roller coaster ride. So pray, Lord Yahweh Shai strengthens your mind. All right. But ye, brethren, verse 4, but ye, brethren, are not in darkness, all right? We're not ignorant, okay? That day should overtake you as a thief, all right? That it's not going to catch you, with your pants down, catch you with your back against the wall. You always got to be ready. Just like the Lord Yahweh says, the servant has to be ready for the master, because the master is going to show up at any time, all right? And then verse 5 says, ye are all the children of light, children of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That's what we seek after, and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. So we're not of that ignorant mindset, man. All right? Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. And that's a beautiful thing that you always have to keep an eye open for, man. Situations like this, signs in the heavens, and you pray the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai strengthens your resolve, that you'll find worthy to escape the destruction that's coming upon the face of the earth. So that's the point the Akim. Hope you've been edified. Pray the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, continue to strengthen your spirit, continue to boost up your faith, because faith is a gift from the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, it's not of works. All right, so just pray that Lord Yahweh Shema Shai remembers you, as you're going through the the hustle and bustle of Babylon, because Babylon's time is on it's on a on a short leash. It's almost out of here. All right, so that's the point that I can just keep on pushing the word of Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, and you'll see in the kingdom. There's no need to say guess. Definitely, I can see in the kingdom. Shalom.